HarperCollins presents The Khalistan Conspiracy. A former RAW officer unravels the path to 1984. Written by G.B.S. Sidhu. Read by Adwait Karambelkar. A note for listeners before we begin. Please don't forget to download the enhanced PDF containing supporting material for this title from your audiobook provider. Dedicated to my father-in-law, late Sardar Swaran Singh, whose service to the nation in various capacities is yet to be fully documented and appreciated. Preface. My 2.5 years tenure at Gangtok, Sikkim, as station head of India's External Intelligence Agency, the Research and Analysis Wing, or RAW, of the Cabinet Secretariat, was rather hectic. I was there from August 1973 to February 1976. In addition to covering trans-border intelligence on Tibet and China, we were entrusted with a highly sensitive and landmark operation relating to Sikkim's merger with India. The operation was undertaken upon personal instructions from Prime Minister Indira Gandhi to the founding chief of the RAW, R&AW. On the ground, it was carried out by a specially created 3-man top-secret cell headed by me. The sophistication of that operation may be judged by the fact that even its main target, the former Chogyal, whom I met at frequent intervals to brief him on matters related to Tibet, China, did not know about my link to it. Till the end, he and his family members continued to blame the Intelligence Bureau, or IB, for their troubles. As a result of that operation, Sikkim became the 22nd state of the Union of India through the 36th Constitutional Amendment in May 1975. I wrote about the details of that operation in my book, Sikkim, Dawn of Democracy, The Truth Behind the Merger with India. Penguin Random House, India, 2018. With the post-merger issue sorted out, I left Gangtok in February 1976 for New Delhi to prepare myself for my next posting as First Secretary at the High Commission of India in Ottawa, Canada. I was expected to reach Ottawa by June 1976, but for reasons explained in Chapter 1, I could join my new post only in September. I was in Canada for 3 years and returned to New Delhi in October 1979. During my time in Canada, I visited almost all the major cities from east to west, an expanse of over 5,000 kilometers, with 6 different time zones, some more than once. I took 1 month's leave in July 1978 and traveled from Ottawa to Vancouver across the prairies, and then drove southwards along the west coast of the U.S. to Yuba City, San Francisco, Sacramento, Los Angeles, and down to San Diego, and back to Ottawa by re-entering the prairies at Winnipeg. During those trips, I met several old friends and relatives and developed new friends and contacts with whom I remained in touch even after my return to New Delhi. During that period, the Indian community in Canada, comprising mostly Sikhs, were a satisfied lot and were earnestly involved in trying to improve their socio-economic status. In the process, they were contributing their bit to the development of a multicultural society in the country they had chosen as their new home. Other than the normal jostling for the management of gurdwaras in the 2 major cities of Vancouver and Toronto, for an average Sikh, the concept of Khalistan was a non-issue, if not a bit of a joke, not worthy of attention.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?